can I just be real? And listen, banter aside, did you think this season was competitive?
No, but it's not our fault.
Exactly. And that's why I say that this season would be the marker of whether what you did last season was legit. I think what you did was extraordinary and well done to you, man. But even like with this whole Slot thing and Liverpool fans shaking it, I actually still think Slot is on fraud alert for me. And if he is able to do it this year, then I would say it's legit. But for me,
So Deji, real like honest answer here. Where did you actually initially put Liverpool in position?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought Liverpool was gonna flop this year. Because I thought Slot was an unknown. He's coming from the Eredivisie, the Dutch league, and I've never trusted that league. And I didn't think he was going to be able to assimilate. But can I just be real? Because what I don't like is the disrespect that you man give to Jurgen Klopp. He left a formidable team that even me, I would have got top 3 with that Liverpool team. And I ain't even got my FA level 1. Do you know what I mean? And I reckon I'm getting top 3 with that squad. So before we say Slot did this amazing thing, did he? I think this season now, where he starts to mould the team in his image a bit more, then we will know Wagwan. But I can't give him props for something that someone else did.
Bro. That's a bit harsh, man. Come on, bro.
No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Even if you get 4th and you're drifting, it's like you guys have said, it's credit in the bank. But as for people like me who have got the doubts about Slot, will be like,
vindication.
Well, he's got credit in the bank because maybe the season just so happened to fall perfectly for him. But actually, this time round, you know, when the going got tough, you get me, he wasn't able to perform. And there was a couple matches where we needed Liverpool just to show that this Slot brother is the one. And, you know, even though I think you guys struggled against Fulham a little bit, yeah, do you know what I mean? Just there were a few questions left unanswered that I'm looking forward to seeing Liverpool. And if you do it again, big up to you. I mean, it's about time there's a changing of the guard.
Which Fulham game?
I'm not going to be blind.
Which Fulham away game he's talking about?
Hold up, Deji, are you saying that basically he's another Claudio Ranieri, possibly?
I think so, bro. He's on.
Good evening, everyone.
He's on fraud alert. That's all I said.
I said fraud alert. You know, that's
I find it very difficult that people are getting a lot of energy to talk about Liverpool now. I was talking about Liverpool before the season.
It's kind of right.
I was telling people that Arne Slot is on fraud watch. People were laughing at, man, Deji, you're delusional. Shut your mouth. I'm the only one who had the kahunas to talk about it from early. So I understand the Snowpiercer thing where you're jumping on the train, but you're all bummy. That's the truth, bro. You're bummy, both bummy. Yeah? Hold that. Yeah? And it's good. Both of you fall back. Because when you were being warned, you didn't want to listen to the warning. When your elders educated, man, we're trying to tell you something. It's a disgrace to lose to Sunderland at home. There's no ifs or buts. Yeah? And then to get slapped up by Brentford, that's an idiot thing too. So both of you go into a room and knock yourselves out.
Just this.
I'm not sure about Liverpool. Ooh. Not because Liverpool's not a good team. I'm not sure that Arne Slot is legit. And so far, we can't really measure that Liverpool team because they've not played anyone of substance yet. But let's see how Liverpool do when they play Newcastle. Let's see how they do when they play Villa. Let's see how they do when they play Chelsea. And then I'll be able to judge. But I think Arne Slot has had a good start. And I think he could fall off because the Prem is brutal. And so far, so good for him. But I don't know if he's got the minerals to sustain himself. So for me, the surprise one that I think we should be all looking out for is Liverpool falling off. It might not be straight away, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen because I think you've been quite generous. You know, Nunes is really not the guy, and Gakpo is really.
He's not playing, bro. He's not playing.
I know, but you know, the point that Chris was making is as soon as Salah, you know, hopefully he doesn't get injured, or Jota. We saw what happened to them last season when they got injured. They dipped off. And if they get injured again, guess what? They will dip off, and then it will be very interesting to see how Arne Slot manages that Liverpool team. My issue is not the team. The team is fantastic. But Wolfie, you, me, the panel, if we had that squad, we would have got 9 points. That's all I'm saying. And that's not me being disingenuous. So,
I'm saying, talking about Liverpool, you know, how convenient.
Tests are coming down. Once they're tested, then we will know. I'm just saying, let's watch out for Liverpool. I've got Arsenal fans are already confirming that they're no longer in the title race between Man City and Liverpool. And I'm saying, well, how can you make that judgment after 3 games? Klopp or Slot?
Slot.
Right.
Klopp didn't win yesterday.
That's the mistake that you're making, bro.
No, it's not.
That's the mistake.
I get what you're trying to say. That was
Klopp team. And let's be real, what VD is saying is absolutely correct, and what Catch is saying. Last season, nobody stepped up. Even Liverpool fans, even though when you guys won,
was local.
Even when you won the league, you felt slightly solid. You get me? Like something weren't quite right. You felt a little bit.
No, I didn't.
Nasty, bro.
I didn't.
This season, you now have. He's had the opportunity to bring in his players. He's had an opportunity now to play slot ball, not clock ball, slot ball.
You weren't playing slot ball last season.
KJ, because I know we're meeting for the first time.
Yeah, but I have to put you out there because we wasn't playing slot ball last season.
Legitly, in the league, you should only have 5 points. Is it not?
No.
Bro,
no.
You see what
are you on about?
You man have shagged it. This is the thing. You man have shagged it, man. These late-minute winners, they're a scam.
You should have drawn against Bournemouth. You should have drawn against Newcastle. You should have lost against Burnley.
Wait. Let's go through them one by one then. Let's go through them one by one.
Against Arsenal, blood.
You said the Bournemouth
even
game.
the last game.
Wait, you said the Bournemouth game. You know. So let's break them down one by one quickly. You said the Bournemouth game. When we was 2-0 up, they should have had a man sent off. They got away with that.
Oh yeah. The handball. That was dirty.
Chiesa's goal wasn't like set piece, wasn't open play. Goal. We earned that because we kept putting pressure on them. Then we killed the game. We killed the game. Bournemouth was pushing for a winner. Long ball, we killed the game. Earned that win. Next game, St. James's Park. We all know what happened there. Big game, big occasion. I said from early, I feared the Newcastle game more than the Arsenal game. For me, the Newcastle game was the biggest game. That was the biggest game before the Isak saga, in my opinion. The Isak saga just ramped that up. I said from there, they're going to beat us up. I was scared about coming away from there with injuries. What happened. If you see the third goal, Newcastle didn't touch the ball until they picked the ball up out the back of the net. Earned that. Didn't escape with it. Earned that.
10 men. With 10 men, yeah? All right, go.
Even with 10 men. Wait, Deji.
They came back from 2-0 down.
You're one to talk about 10 men if you're getting Spurs Liverpool.
No, you, bro.
When he tripped up himself,
you let them score 2 goals with 10 men. Just remember that, yeah?
I feel like, because the balance of the team is an issue because of how we've tweaked the system. My issue is the system. I feel like if we revert the system back to type, everything's going to click back into gear again. That's my opinion. Just
that means Slot is admitting that Klopp had a better system.
That's me though. I prefer that though. I don't like the total football thing. I feel like and on the clock we tried it in moments, especially in the season when we first bought Darwin Núñez. We tried the total football thing. One thing about us is when we tried the slow possession-based football was shit, bro. This was even on the clock. Anytime we try and do this be on the ball stuff and all of that, like too much.
So let's keep this a buck. Let's talk about Liverpool first, and then I'll get on to Chelsea. I put Slot on fraud alert about a week ago, only because for me, there's no pressure. They've won the league. Yes, I expect them even more so now that it's party time. Like flex. I wanted to see Liverpool flex. Tottenham rolled out the red carpet last week. It was their opportunity to flex on Chelsea. And to be honest, they just didn't look like they were interested. And they could care less. None of the players were bothered. None of them were giving.
What makes you say that? What is it? What is it? Look, hold on, Ditch. What did they do? What did they do? What? You told me the actions that they did to make it look like they didn't care. Tell me.
Liverpool were not bothered, bro. You can see. Look,
why did I see Bradley coming on and absolutely
that little bit that came out of nowhere with Conor Bradley? It surprised all of us. You were surprised.
No. It didn't. It surprised you. It surprised you. Cucurella locked up Salah.
Salah was laughing at Paul Palmer in his face. But there are a few things I have noticed. I think you man would have genuinely won the league twice in recent year when there's been a madness. The first was COVID, and this season everyone's just been rubbish. Let's be real, bro. I just want to break it down. When the going got tough, Liverpool didn't turn up. You didn't turn up against Newcastle. You didn't turn up against PSG. And the way you got whopped, you were 3-1 down. The way you got whopped by Fulham, it was borderline disgraceful. And I can't even say, bro, I was not surprised. So yes, I give you your flowers in the poor season where nobody turned up, in the season where Man City lost 9 games in the Prem. Let's not talk about all competitions. You won the league, and Hawks should be pissed. This was an easy season to win the league. In a season where we got bloody Wolfie chatting rubbish, I can't wait for this brother to come out of his chair next season. I just think Liverpool aren't legit, bro. I take the win, do the shameless thing, bro. But really and truly, bro, next season you might have to stay humble, bro, because I don't think you men are about it. Now, can I deal with Errol? Errol. Mr. Liverpool, we do this, Stan Potts. We've been winning. Slot, such a great manager. This is why I told you about your manager. Can you imagine in the space of... Let me tell you, this is why you don't shake your bum. This is why you don't shake your bum violently. Let's look at this and explain. You went and you played PSG. By the way, PSG is not the biggest issue in the Champions League this season. You should have got slapped up in the first leg, but somehow the gods were on your side. But you got slapped up in your own yard, out the Champions League. You had an opportunity to do something against a team that was fully anxious. Let's be real, 70 years is a lot of weight, a lot of baggage to be having on the pitch. Your players, your star guy Salah went missing. Do you know like that? Like John Slow, where was he, bro? Now the truth is, I thought this panel was telling me last week that you men are legit. But what you are is the confirmation is you're the best of a bad bunch. Is that it? After everything we've been through, after all the stories we heard, when it came to playing legit teams, you got whacked up by PSG, you got whacked up by Newcastle. So therefore, Errol, it's fair to say, Slot, Mr. Magic Man, he put Gravenberch in the 6 and all of a sudden we became this great club. It's rubbish. It's light. I said it before and I say it again. Had Man City, Plymouth, LB, put your camera on, had you man been serious this season, had the Red Tottenham been serious this season, you man wouldn't be top. You wouldn't be top of the league. But instead, them man were rubbish and you came up and you did your thing and we have to give you respect. But I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed because for me, I wanted to know if this Liverpool team was going to kick on. I wanted to know if this Liverpool team was going to dominate English football. What yesterday confirmed was that this season is a little bit like the season where we had COVID and there were no fans in the stands. It's a dud season. No one will remember this season, bro. And after this, you know, you done your thing, but we know you're not legit. So I can safely say next season, you're not winning the league. After what I've seen, I can even safely say, and Wolfie will agree with me, that Newcastle finish above Liverpool next season. That's the beginning of the cooking. And I got more to come, but let's start it off and I hand the floor to my fellow learned friends.